Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Living the Line. I'm Carson Grubaugh.
Pentagram.
And Brandon and I just got into an argument. Our
Bitter
relationship
feud.
is really, really strained right now. And so we gotta have we're gonna call this a Formalism Friday because I think it's kind of like a formalist tech talk debate. Um, we have very different opinions about handling gray in comics.
I wish I had the manga Gray here to bring up.
But I don't know if I've read that. So you're working on some stuff where you're purposely going to work with black, white, and limiting yourself to just gray. And you were showing me some of that. Do you have an example that we can take a look at?
Yeah, sorry, my phone is ringing. Yeah, here I'll do a share screen.
Because you're kind of looking at like playing around with some manga type stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Well, in my earlier book, King City, I did a it was all in gray tones, and so I'm kind of returning to that, which is kind of difficult once you're used to color, just simplifying things down to just grays. I can show you some of the pages from this is for Homunculus Dynasty that I'm
okay.
future living line book that I've been slowly putting together.
Woo.
So what came up is our discussion about. So my argument is I don't use screen tone dots because they are they were invented to imitate gray, and basically if you have higher printing and can do actual gray, then why are you doing the fake meat version of steak when you can have an actual steak?
Oh, okay. So yeah, when Brandon was just showing me these and we were talking about kind of like the manga influences, I asked, "Are you going to put tones on it?" And you were like, No, I have a reason." My argument is like the opposite. I think there's a quality to the dot tones that like when you flatten out the gray like that, when the dots get so small that you can't see them and it reads as a flat gray, which is what you're saying you like about it, it's actually gray. It loses the optical glitter effect that the dots have. And I've noticed a lot of the more and more I'm reading manga and then also reading like something like The Walking Dead, which is colored also in gray. Some it's like the when you look at the panels and you get that little gray dot in between the borders, that
Yeah,
happens with the dot tones. And depending on how the artist is using it, especially to me, that makes a page look like more sparkly or something. It adds a little bit more to it, like because I'm getting these little glitters. But maybe that's something wrong with my eyes.
that's an interesting approach to it. And because yeah, there's a name. I know what you're talking about. The effect. I did a thing on it in my diary book. The effect
Yeah.
of when you have a panel, and you have four panels.
Hmm.
It's like the gutter between four panels. Your eye will sometimes create this like little dot in the middle, out of the corner of your eye.
And the funny thing is, I think that page in your diary book was the one that made me realize why I like dot tones so much. Because that I was like, that's what dot tones are doing. And
Huh.
so it's funny because you're getting that book prepared and you're doing those, and I'm probably because of that diary comic you did and putting that idea in my head. Bound was only going to have like the outside ink drawings were just going to be the ink drawings printed in a dark green. But now that I've realized the optical illusion effects you can create with dot tones, I'm going to use just the five colors in the book, the CMY, and then the purple and the green, and I'm going to use different screen patterns and I'm going to color using that purposely to create optical glitter effects. So like if the sun's shining through the trees, you can print little teeny tiny microscopic yellow dots and then that will make the page glitter.
Optical glitter. I like that. That's a phrase. Yeah. At some point, we should take the same page and do a dot tone and a flat gray and let the people decide.
Yeah, that would be a cool. Like I've always wanted to take a page of The Walking Dead and just redo it with manga tones.
Hmm.
That would be a good one. Well, I don't know. It's already colored gray. Who are we going to do? Who would we do that for? That's a really good idea.
Um, I don't know. We could. I mean, we could. Initially, I was thinking we could do. I would be interesting to take a page that was intended for color and make it black and white. Like we get a black and white Tintin page or something like that. Do manga
Oh,
Tintin.
yeah, okay, that's it right there. Because like if it's what like we don't want to do it on yours because you've got your look, and if we do it on The Walking Dead, it's already got the grays, so you wouldn't have as much freedom to bring your approach to it because it's kind of already there.
Sure.
Tintin's perfect. Okay, we'll find a Tintin page, and I'll try and do like the manga tone version.
Yeah, mine's probably just going to look like French colors, French tones anyway, but clear
Well,
line.
but that will still show how you because that's really consistent with like your approach.
Sure.
Yeah, that will be interesting. Okay, that will be a challenge that Brandon and I will do, and we'll check back in with you, and then we'll run a vote on Instagram or something where we'll just do a popularity contest and beg our friends to add likes to prove our point.
Hey,
So
deal.
yeah, look forward to that. Have no idea how long that will take, but that'll be fun.
Yeah, certainly.
And everyone, before we end this video, that is how you have an argument with a friend.
It's never speak.
All right. Thanks, guys. Later.